Okay. I attended high school right here at Muskegon Catholic Central. I actually went to grade school at St. Francis, and then I started middle school at what's now the K-12 building. It used to be the middle school and high school, and then I went all the way through. I played. I played football for 1 year. I played basketball all 4 years in high school. I played baseball all 4 years in high school. I liked baseball the most for the first 2 or 3 years, and then sort of halfway through my junior year, basketball sort of became my favorite, and it has been ever since. I went to Albion College. Um, the real reason I chose that college was I had hopes of playing basketball there. I also kind of participated in the spring baseball, but basketball ended up not working out. But I met some of my kind of lifelong friends there. So it's not, I don't regret the decision of going there, even though kind of the reason I chose it was basketball and that didn't work out. I still feel like I got a great education and met some really cool people that I still see often. Um, when I was in high school, early on in high school, no, I probably had given up the dream of kind of becoming a professional athlete around 9th or 10th grade. I think most kids kind of have that dream, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. High-level coaching, like high-level college coaching, was something that was certainly on my radar. But the more and more research I did about coaching, like at a high level, I realized, I mean, you're on the road 6 out of 7 days of the week. You know, you're traveling for games, you're traveling for recruiting, you're traveling for all sorts of different things, clinics, camps, all those things. And just that much time away, really, I was like, yeah, maybe that's really not for me. Especially with the hopes of starting a young family, getting married, those things. Just spending that much time away from your family seemed kind of impossible for me. So no, I didn't know I wanted to be a teacher. We actually did a career cruising test, and it came back teacher. And I kind of thought about it and thought, you know, yeah, I'd like to try to influence kids and help shape their minds in a way that's going to make the world a better place. When I first started college, I did know that I wanted to go into teaching, and I think nowadays, if you don't know what you want to go into, you're almost guaranteed to be in college for 5+ years. I was fortunate; I got done in 4, but again, I knew what I wanted to go into and sort of had almost all 4 years planned out so I could get done. Some of the semesters I had to take an extra class or two just to try to get it in, but more and more colleges are really trying to, dare I say, drag on the experience, keep you paying that tuition for 5 years or 6 years or those things. Um, I did not see myself being a math teacher. I didn't even like math probably until my sophomore or junior year of high school even. And really, I always liked history. Albion unfortunately didn't have a history major or had a history major but not a social studies. So just a history major, I could teach U.S. or world history and that was about it. So it really wouldn't have opened many doors. And my education advisor said, do you like science or math? And I said, well, I like math more than science. He goes, pick one of those because those are where you're going to get jobs. And the 3 job offers I've had in my life have all been from math. I've taught some history here and there, but the interviews were all for math positions. So my advisor was right in that sense. I do see myself teaching my whole life. I really don't have aspirations to go into administration to be a principal or a dean of students or athletic director or any of those routes. I really like being in the room most days, spending time with the kids. Obviously, there's ups and downs within that, but day to day, I like spending time with the kids, not in an office or in meetings or those sorts of things. So teaching would be what I plan to do sort of the rest of my life. And then in 20 years, probably my goal would still be teaching here. Again, I graduated here, my wife graduated here. This place we think is pretty special. So my dream would still be here. It's somewhat of a question mark if, again, we need more kids to make sure this place will be around for the next 20 years. But if it's around, I see myself staying here and continuing to teach and educate the youth of the Muskegon area.
All right, we're done here. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Cole.